Hey everybody, Omar here, the Knife Shark Guy, and I am back with another one of my user pieces. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Spyderco Chubby by Michael Birch. This is one of the small offerings from Spyderco. Spyderco put out a bunch of small knives, I believe like right around 2015, 2014. They had the Spyderco Air Bradley, that was one. Another small offering from Spyderco was the Spyderco Techno, and then there was this knife, the Spyderco Chubby. This knife kind of got buried between those two knives. Why that is, I don't know, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. The stats on this knife, I'm going to go ahead and give that to you. The overall length of this knife is 6 inches. The blade length is 2.3 inches. The blade material on this knife is CPM S30V. It's a spear point blade style with a hollow grind. It's got a nice satin finish on it. And the handle length is 3.66 inches. The handle material is all titanium. It's all in gray. The weight of this knife is 4.10 ounces. It's a right-handed knife, tip up, pocket clip only. It's not reversible. It's a manual folder with a frame lock, as you can see. And the knife is made in Taiwan. The Taiwan Taichung factory. Any of you guys know, or any of you Spyderco fans out there know that any knife that comes out of the Taiwan Taichung factory is good quality. Because yeah, this knife has fantastic fit and finish. There's no problems there. The knife has no blade play on it. So let's go and take a look at the knife. First off, I want to go ahead and do some quick size comparisons. I'm going to put it up against a big guy. How about the ZT-801 Black Wash knife? Okay. And the Spyderco Swish Bowie, my all-time favorite piece in my user collection. And the Spyderco Mantra. So as you can see, it's a very small knife. And of course, just so I can show you another knife that's the same size as that one, the ZT-0900. So they're fairly close in size. So these are small EDCs, which is what makes them so cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at the way the knife is built. Let's take a look at some of the details and features that make this knife so unique. First off, looking at the blade, take a look at the stock on this knife. I mean, that is one hunk of gigantic, thick piece of metal right there. That is real thick. There's no jimping on it anywhere, but there is no way in hell you're going to miss putting your finger on that. What's nice about this knife is, yeah, it's got a real thick stock over here, but then it just goes real, it thins down so super thin, almost like a razor on the knife. Down to, it's got a nice kind of a tip on it right there. Really huge belly on that. Really nice. But it still makes a pretty good slicer. Even though it's got a thick belly on it, it makes a pretty good slicer. I didn't have any problem slicing open anything with this thing. It's a frame lock. Again, really nice. It's kind of funny how they put the relief cut on the outside of the knife. I don't think this knife really needed it because it's so small. I don't see how the, you know, I mean, obviously they do that so that it puts more tension on the frame lock when you're holding it, so that the blade won't close up on you. But it's such a small knife that seems like a detail. I don't know if it was necessary. It's open construction. It just has the backspacer, G10 backspacer back there, which I'm not that crazy about because it's not a full backspacer. I'm a backspacer kind of guy where I want my backspacers to be completely enclosing the knife, or just put 2 standoffs on there. I don't like these half backspacer type guys. The carbon fiber on the knife is real nice. Carbon fiber inserts, you can really feel that. It's more for aesthetics though, I think, than for actual grip. one of the things that makes this knife really attractive is you can flick this small knife. As small as this knife is, you can flick it like a regular Spyderco knife. It's nice and smooth. When I got mine, it was super tight, so I couldn't actually flick it out like I can now. When I first got this knife, it was super, super tight. I mean, I could barely rip it out of the handle. But, you know, once I oiled it a little bit and loosened the pivot and then blue Loctited it, it was perfect because I had to find the right tension on it so it wouldn't lose the centering. And as you can see, mine is dead on with the centering on that. Really, really nice knife. Perfect for the office. The pocket clip on this knife is real tight, guys. I mean, you could for a knife that's so small, I don't know, you know, why they made the pocket clip really tight, but yeah, I can barely. It's got some serious spring in there, but it's also meant to be that way so that it doesn't so that the frame lock or the lock bar on here, it won't over travel and loosen it. Because what happens is when this lock bar gets pushed out too far, you'll wind up getting blade play on your knife. And I'm telling you, this knife is super solid. There is zero blade play on this. Yeah, so the pocket clip being as tight as it is, and as you can see, it kind of blocks the the frame lock there. It's meant to do that. So there you have it, the Spyderco Chubby by Michael Birch. Let's have a good quick look again. As you can see, there's the Spyderco mark on it, and then on the back you've got the Michael Birch logo on there. And then as you can see, it's from Taiwan Taichan factory, and CPMS 30V right there. So there you have it, the Spyderco Chubby by Michael Birch. Okay. Like I said, the knife is discontinued, but you can still get it on the secondary markets. The other knife that's in competition with this one is the Spyderco Techno, which is about $75 less. Because at the time that this knife was running, you could buy it for $225. I actually picked it up for $185 in 2016 when it was still running. So there you have it, the Spyderco Chubby by Michael Birch. A fantastic small little offering and perfect little office knife. I switch it out with my ZT-0900. Fantastic knife. I love it. So there you go. Spyderco Chubby. And once again, this is Omar, the Knife Shark guy, signing off. Hoping you guys will find happiness in your next piece of sharp art.